Hello everyone, welcome back to Grimm's Garage, and today we are looking at the new 4 figures released for Ghostbusters Frozen Empire. New film coming out roughly a little bit more than a month as of filming this, and I can't wait. With Afterlife, I bawled like a baby, and with Frozen Empire, I'll probably crap my pants. So let's take a look at these horrendously visually figures. I'm sure a lot of people agree these figures look horrible. To be granted, I get they're kind of going with this is the cheaper Child's line. So I get they're kind of going for, even though there was not a cartoon for this series or the last series, they're making like a half real, half cartoony, but still their likenesses are horrible. Here's Trevor Spangler. I gotta say, he's not too bad. He's okay. Like, if this was Extreme Ghostbuster figure of Trevor, dead on. Dead on. I wouldn't have a problem, I guess, with this guy. We'll get them all open and take a look at them. He comes with a stretchy rubber Slimer, which, by the way, is the same Slimer you're going to get with the Ecto one that's issued for the series, which is also a reissue from the Afterlife with some 4 or 5 modifications to it. But one of them being he includes a Slimer, which is the same one as this. Next up, we have Callie Spangler, by the way, which I have to say is probably the best likeness for a cartoon action figure of herself. Yeah, I did mention his name. Sorry. Anyway, she comes with, I'm not familiar with this. It looks slightly familiar. Like, is this from the real Ghostbusters? Possessor Class 8? Full Possessor. Huh. Class 8 sounds dangerous. Anyway. Yeah, she's the most realistic. Now we're starting to get into some horrible Funhouse Mirrorland. Phoebe Spangler, which comes with a cool Bonesy figure. I don't know if that was a real Ghostbusters, maybe homage to Ghostbusters, Cab's driver, or the diner taker from Afterlife. But still cool. But Phoebe, the figure, ouch. They did her so bad. Oh, wow. It looks like they just did a repaint on a Napoleon Dynamite figure or something. That is horrible. They did that actress so wrong. And again, for the Gary Gruberson, yeah, Paul Rudd. Cool. First reason to have a Paul Rudd figure. Yeah, he's Ant-Man too, but I'm not into collecting the Marvel figures. But that's not Paul Rudd. To me, I mean, this figure does bring back nostalgia, but not Ghostbusters nostalgia. I feel like he looks like a construction worker guy that would have came with a Fisher-Price tow truck when I was 6 years old. That happy little face. Yeah, that not a Ghostbuster. That's a Fisher-Price construction worker, in my opinion. And I guess he comes with Pukey, which is actual ghost from the upcoming film, which was hard for me to recognize at first, because I thought that was a tongue, so I was like, what is that? But I guess that's just a pile of vomit. We'll take a quick pause. Get these guys out of the package. We'll take a closer look. And here we are, fully disclosed. I'm going to start off with Trevor. As stated before, he's not too bad looking. They all, yes, this is a children's line, and it is very simple articulation. They all, as the previous line, just have the shoulder and hip movement, no knee, wrist, or ankle movement on any of these. They do have a pivoting neck socket. But yeah, Trevor didn't come out too bad, I guess. Considering, for what the line's supposed to be. This is the children's line. Other companies and other divisions of this company make better lines for the quality collectors. But this is what we're going to be finding in our local Targets and Walmarts. Here's the Slimer. Rubbery guy. Empty with a slot in the back, as featured in another film or video I did of the Ecto 1 for this. And as featured, they're stretchy so you can like slime your figure. But I'd noticed that before. You try to slime the whole guy and their hip joints want to bend in half the time. But, Trevor, oh, there we go. Trevor Slimered. We'll go on to Callie Spangler, which I believe has the best representation of themselves. In fact, might make her look a little younger. No offense to the actress or the character. So cartoon versions usually do that. Most of the time. Not in that case. That's horrible. But yeah, she's not bad. She comes with previously, what was this? Minute? Possessor. Yeah, Possessor. I'm not familiar with this. It's got to be a cartoon series because they're all relative to something. But yeah, he's got the same stretchy action. Yeah, they're going to do the whole thing. You get the idea. By the way, I think these rubber toys are kind of fun and slightly reminiscent of including a hard plastic toy from the other ones. But over time, for collector reasons, I think these things are going to rot and fall apart. These are going to be horrible. And Phoebe / Napoleon Dynamite. I don't know. Harry Potter? It's not Phoebe. That's not Grace McKenna. You did Grace very wrong. Very horrible. But as you can see, same features as everybody else, just horrible likeness. And what is with that extra long neck? Eesh. And she comes with this guy, which I think is pretty cool. Same stretchy, put over the figure action. Well, of course, since it's rubbery and slightly sticky, and I've got 6 cats and they stay out of this room, the hair's everywhere, and of course there's hair on it already. Yeah, I'm not going to do the figure stretch on every single one of them. You get the idea. Yeah, very cool. Yeah. Kelly fainted over the sight of her own daughter. Gary Gruberson, the Fisher-Price construction worker. Like, seriously, they even had the same articulation in those old figures that I'm recalling. Is anybody thinking the same thing? Do you know what I'm talking about? They're a little bulkier, but the hand positioning, the crotch shape and articulation, everything's the same. You know what I'm talking about. Same doofy face. This is a Fisher-Price construction worker. But I guess we're going to say it's Gary Gruberson. And I've seen people on Facebook actually replace him with the Ant-Man figurehead to actually get it to look like a real Paul Rudd, because they did that figure way better. But you know what? It's a different level of line, I guess. But even for this level of line, him and even Phoebe, they're horrible likenesses. And he does come with Pukey, and he has a character scene in the trailers for the new film, and I didn't recognize it at first because I thought this was a tongue. Apparently this is supposed to be a pile of vomit, so try to imagine there's no vomit. He's just a tiny, like, potato shaped figure, and he's just got a big like dolphin flap mouth, and it's open at the moment to puke. He also has the same open stretch on feature. With that, thank you for joining me today. I hope you'll join me again soon. Please know you are all so much appreciated. I hope you all have a very good night.